Jurassic World is the fourth episode in a 22-year saga that continues to explore the complicated relationship between man, woman,
Raptors, it's a relationship. It's based on mutual respect.
and giant, ferocious, genetically engineered dinosaurs. Many films, such as Walking with Dinosaurs, directed by Barry Cook in 2013, also present a world only with various kinds of dinosaurs on screen. Even many documentaries hardly mention if there are any traces of the human race coexisting with dinosaurs. But were humans and dinosaurs really living together in certain times during human history? The answer is yes. Today let's show you a real Jurassic World that existed millions of years ago, and restore for you an overview of a highly advanced human prehistoric civilization and how it ended abruptly. In an article published on June 13, 2009, on the website pureinsight.org, a Falun Gong practitioner whose pen name is Shan Yong described vividly what it looked like in a real prehistoric Jurassic world when humankind cohabited with dinosaurs. According to the author, in the real Jurassic world, more than 60 million years ago, the Earth was not orbiting in its current track. It was much closer to the Sun than today's Earth. The temperature is on the high side most of the time during the year. The annual average temperature is above 45 degrees Celsius, so human inhabitants were mainly in caves or underground. The layout of continents was totally different from what it is today. There were two major continents on the northern sphere of the Earth, with giants whose height were about 3 meters, while on the southern sphere were middle-sized men and dwarves. It sounds like the world of The Lord of the Rings, but a bit more complicated. The pictures sculpted on Ica stones found in Peru depict that dinosaurs and human races lived together, and the human race was just as giant as the dinosaurs. It seems that dinosaurs were some sort of poultry or pets to the human race. Some stones depict the overall layout of the famous Nazca lines, a series of ancient geoglyphs located in the Nazca Desert in southern Peru. They are left by giants at that time as well. They are not airplane tracks as ancient astronaut theorists figured. The plants and animals vary drastically in appearance than those in today's Earth, the author describes. Around 60 to 70 million years ago, various kinds of dinosaurs lived on the Earth, in the sky or the ocean. Most plants are tropical trees and bushes. The Earth at that time was practically a park of dinosaurs. There are also different kinds of human species in the ocean. Mermaids already existed in the ocean at that time. There were kinds of giant fish traveling in groups, climbing onto the ground and feeding on middle-sized men as well as various dinosaurs. Their weapons were polished ribs of animals. The giant humans divided themselves into 13 kingdoms. The kingdoms that first witnessed the sun rising every morning was called the Kingdom of Sun. At that time, there were 4 kinds of religious belief systems. The 13 nations often waged wars against each other, which arise from the religious disputes. According to Ica stones, people at that time gave birth to children in a very unique manner. A person would stand beside and inserting a utensil with a pointed end inside the body, mouth or rear of the head. The other end of the utensil shapes like tadpoles. The woman who underwent this procedure seemed to be crying out of pain. The author remembers that his reincarnation at that time was the priest of the king of the Sun Kingdom. Under the guidance of the priest, the king integrated 2 continents of species of giant humans. However, the Buddhism teachings entered into the Dharma ending period, a period where nothing is good anymore. After 7,000 years, and immorality prevailed. We could see traces of homosexual behavior engraved on Inca stones. On a seemingly quiet morning in around 60 million years ago, a thundering and very unique sound echoes from the remote space, and all dinosaurs and people in the forest looked to the direction of the source of the sound. People were astonished to see an asteroid the size of a middle-sized city striving towards the Earth. The Earth was vibrating. Several continents sank into the sea. Clouds and fog that rose from the massive blast and explosion covered the surface of the Earth, and the Earth entered into darkness, and ocean floors emerged from the bottom of the ocean to the ground. The Earth was hidden away from the sun, which caused insufficient sunlight that extinguished the dinosaurs. The remaining humans enter into the next human civilization, starting everything from scratch. So, we show you what a real Jurassic World looks like. What do you think? You may leave your comments right here.